I've walked away from rental properties that most investors would have been excited about, not because they were bad, but because they didn't hit my numbers, and that discipline alone has probably saved me hundreds of thousands of dollars over the years. When I first started investing, I thought buying the property was the win, winning the bid, getting the keys, closing the deal, but I learned something the hard way. The deal is not the win, the numbers are. There was a property I analyzed a few years ago. Great area, solid rental demand. I could rent it fast. On paper, it cash flowed. The rent was about $1,750. Mortgage was around $1,350. So at first glance, I thought, that's $400 a month. Not bad, but that's beginner math. Once I added property taxes, insurance, maintenance reserves, vacancy, future capex like HVAC and roof, and property management, even if I self-manage, that $400 disappeared fast. In reality, I would have been making maybe $100 a month. And let me tell you something, one plumbing leak under a slab, one AC replacement, one bad month of vacancy, and your entire year is gone. That's when I created rental rules I refuse to compromise on. Rule number one, minimum cash flow after all expenses, not before maintenance, not before vacancy, after everything. For me, I want strong, predictable margin. I don't want a property that survives. I want one that performs. If it's not producing real net cash flow, I walk. Rule number two, built-in equity, especially when I'm buying at auction. Before I even show up to bid, I already know ARV, rehab budget, holding costs, max bid. Emotion does not decide. My spreadsheet does. If the margin isn't there on day one, I don't convince myself. I move on. Rule number three, stress test the deal. If taxes go up, if insurance spikes, if rent dips, if I have 2 months of vacancy, does the property still survive? If the numbers only work in a perfect world, they don't work. And here's what most beginners don't realize. Compromising on numbers isn't a math problem, it's an emotional problem. We want the deal, we want momentum, we want to feel like investors. But wealth isn't built on excitement, it's built on discipline. Today, my rentals are calm. They pay consistently, they don't keep me up at night. That didn't happen by chasing properties. It happened by saying no more than I said yes. And if you're new to rental investing, here's the good news.